Welcome to the YC Sizzle on WSPA Plus. I'm Jamarcus Gaston.
And I'm Megan Heidelberg. The YC Sizzle is kind of a look back at some of our favorite segments from your Carolina, which of course airs weekday mornings at 9 a.m.
Of
on
course.
Channel 7.
Yeah, from food to fashion, local events and celebrities, we give you a sizzle reel of the real cool things happening right here in our area. You see what we did right there. Right?
Oh, I see what you did. I love it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the YC Sizzle right here on WSPA Plus. A big show is coming up, and we are joined by someone who is no stranger to the upstate. We love it when he comes in, and he's going to be performing at the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium on April the 24th. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry, the Cable Guy. How's it going?
Hey, it's going really good. How about yourself?
Can't complain at all. We get to see you about once a year when you're down here playing a little golf, but now we get to see you in April doing a show in Spartanburg.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I just got done filming my brand new special. I can't mention what it's on yet, but I just got done doing my special. I taped it in March, so you'll get to hear the new album before anybody else.
Ooh, look at us. We are so fancy. Tell me about the upcoming tour, because, you know, you have just been a crowd favorite for so many years, and people, you know, just love anything that you're a part of, they want to be a part of. So you've got this fun new tour. Tell us a little bit about it.
They asked me if I wanted to do another special, and I was thinking, man, how many more jokes can one person write about Walmart? And then I come up with a few more of them. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just going around, and I stay pretty busy in the winter, January through May. That's when I like to tour. I'm in Nebraska now, so it gets a little cold here. So I like to come back to, you know, because I've lived in Florida most of my life. So I like coming back to the South where it's nice and a little bit warmer. So, it'll be fun. You know, people that are fans of me and they've seen me forever, it's the same kind of goofy one-liner. I think I counted up, I got 206 punchlines in about a 70-minute show.
I love the counting up process. I would have loved to have seen how that goes. Do you have one that's like your go-to that you know, every time I say this, I'm going to get a laugh?
Yeah, I always had those go-to jokes that I've always enjoyed. I got one now where I'm trying to lose weight, and I knew I had to lose weight because I got on the trampoline with my kids, and I did 2 jumps and had to get off. It's not because I was tired or anything, but I had to get a ladder to get them out of a tree. But I am trying to lose some pounds, though. You know, I always try all kinds of different diets, and I figured out the best way to do it is just don't eat late and lay off sugar. But have you ever tried a coffee enema?
Well, I can honestly say I haven't tried that one yet.
Well, they have that. You know, I tried that one time. I probably should have let it cool off before I did it.
The hotter it is, it burns more when it's hot, Larry.
Yeah,
so that was a good.
It's not as good. But here was a hint where I needed to drop some pounds. So I was shopping with my wife, and you know how they got fat mannequins sometimes in the stores?
Yep.
Which really irritates me as a fat person. Because it doesn't give me any incentive to lose weight. They just got fat mannequins. So I'm standing there just in my head complaining about this fat mannequin. And while I was standing there, some woman came over and grabbed my shirt and started looking for a tag. She thought I was a fat mannequin.
Well, at least you were an inspiration to others. She wanted to buy it, so you showed her well.
I mean, that's
well, Larry,
ridiculous.
You are so fun. You do so much. You make us laugh. One of your punchlines is, you know, the Get Her Done. We all know that. You've got the big, you know, Get Her Done Foundation. So we love everything that you do for the community as well.
It's all about making people smile and making people laugh and happy. And I tell you what, I enjoy what I do, and I'm very thankful that all the fans have stuck around with me all these years. And I try to keep my jokes fresh and new as much as possible. So they're going to have a real good show when I come down there, and I always give it 100%. That's a fact.
You're so relatable. We all love you. You're going to be in Spartanburg at the Memorial Auditorium April 24th. Y'all get your tickets now because they are going super fast. Larry, great talking with you this morning.
Appreciate it. And remember, everybody, get her done. I'll see you at the golf tournament again.
All right, the countdown to Easter is on, and today we are celebrating with Ingles. We have Chef Jasmine Queen here with us to kind of get us into the Easter spirit. People have family over for Easter, and so we got to make sure we have all our food set up right.
That's exactly right, and that's where Ingles comes in. You know?
Yeah.
So a lot of these things that I picked up were, of course, from
Ingles.
and already made.
Yeah.
Because you know that's what I like, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you know what, Easter, you don't want to have to spend all day in the kitchen. You want to spend your time with
your
your
family.
family.
Do an egg hunt,
Right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want to have to cook all day.
Exactly.
So that's, you know, why I was trying to find things that you could just go in and pick up to make your life easier.
If it's easy, it's for me.
Yes.
So I love it. So where are we starting with?
So we can start down here if you want. This is my creamed spinach.
Ooh.
So I actually got this recipe from my mother-in-law.
Okay.
And I kind of tweaked it a little bit, not to make it better
No,
by any
no,
means.
because
I'm not saying that.
Mother-in-law's is perfect.
Right.
Like it was.
But just tweaked it just a little bit. So this is on the website, so you can find it. But it's just a really simple recipe that pairs really well with an Easter ham.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
that. And
Yeah.
I said anything in these, I don't care what it is.
I mean,
love.
I like anything kind of grab and go.
Yes,
And this is something that you can make the day before Easter and then have that out on your table when people are coming. It's just like a little bite, you know,
Yes.
preparing for lunch or dinner or whatever you eat. So
We
these
love
are,
a little bite.
I love a little nibble, right? So
Yeah.
these are herb cup appetizers.
Okay.
Just a little bit of cream cheese and some sour cream, dill, and then I just paired that with some fresh veggies just to make it kind of look cute.
Yes.
But that also is on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, these are so fun to make. So I like to get my kids in the kitchen to make these. They don't do it exactly like I want it done, but that's okay.
Okay, they're trying.
We're trying. So these are fresh fruit puff pastries.
Ooh,
So, and I just got a little pastry dough sheet and just turned it into flowers. There is a video on Ingles' website on how to do those.
I don't
Say
know
that's
if I could do
already-
any of
yeah.
that.
But they look hard, but they're not
Huh.
at all. They're so
pretty.
simple, and like I said, I get my kids in the kitchen to do this, and it's easy.
It's a great
and you
little
can
table
put any
piece,
fruit
too.
that you want in there, whatever fruit's in season, just put that in the middle. Yeah, but those are just kind of a great thing if you were having an Easter brunch.
Yes.
Those would be perfect for
And
that.
it's very Instagrammable too, which is
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
muffins.
Yeah, so I picked those up at Ingles. They have so many options for muffins. I mean, I had to choose which ones I wanted
Right.
because there's so many different flavors, but you know, you can get those fresh day of, go in there and pick up just a dozen of muffins and
Yes.
have those ready. I think those are perfect for Easter.
I was in there the other day and I was like, but what is the green one? It was pistachio or something like
Yeah,
that. I was
have
like,
you ever tried that
no,
one?
but
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't either.
I've seen them and I'm like,
Yeah, should we try it?
I was like, what color is it?
Should we try it
I think
right
we
now?
should try it right
I
now.
mean,
Okay, 'cause how-
Megan's been
I
wanting
don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but I am kind of
Megan's
excited.
been wanting to pick off
You
the
got it. We
edges.
call them the noses.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this little nose right here. Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, I don't mean to say that this isn't pretty, but it tastes better than
It really
looks.
does. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
'Cause I
It's
like
pretty good.
pistachios. That's good.
Oh, let me have
Now-
one more bite just to make sure.
If you go
Yeah,
back
test
for
it just
multiple
to make
bites,
sure.
that must mean
Oh, it
it's
is.
good.
Yo, it really is good.
It
Don't
is.
let the green, because
The green kinda
you're
threw
like,
you
I
off.
don't,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really good.
But they're also very fresh. Like you can tell they're just really fresh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, now what is this?
Okay, so
Ooh la
that's
la.
just a blueberry pie. And we had blueberry, apple, strawberry, cherry, lots to choose from. But my goodness, I don't want to bake a pie. No, I don't. So I
pick
just
it up.
pick it up. Pick it up. It's easy peasy like that. Yeah.
And add some little fruit right
Why
around
not?
it to
Just
spice it
make
up.
it look a little
Then you feel like
fancy,
you're
right?
healthy.
No, you're right. You're doing the work. And of course, you got to have the ham.
You have to
Yes.
have an Easter ham. So I picked that up at Ingles. I threw it in a crock pot with some brown sugar and some pineapple, and it is just to die for.
Oh my gosh.
Pineapple
Love
makes
ham.
everything. It's like my favorite.
See, I think so too. Pineapple
Yes.
makes it. So I did that. But look down there. So see those little carrots?
Yes.
I picked those up in the floral department because I thought they were so stinking cute.
They are
Just
adorable.
make your table look
Right. So you can
festive.
not only pick up food, but you can pick up flowers and decorations just to make your Easter complete.
Yes.
And of course, they can always pick up the
Oh,
magazine.
yeah.
And
That one's pretty.
It's in the deli.
It is in the deli. It's free. If you like to have it online, you can go to ingles-markets.com. All of the magazines are online, so you could also look at it there if you want.
And you can find Jasmine's recipes in
You
there.
sure can. There's a lot of just really great recipes, and of course we have the how-to videos that go along with the recipes
Yeah.
in the magazine. So
I know.
Susie and Clark's quick and easy meatloaf.
now that
Great.
one's good too.
There.
Yeah,
Great
that's
stuff.
good too.
You can
Yes.
always find those at ingles-markets.com. Chef Jasmine, happy Easter. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Your Carolina, presented by Ingalls. The Living Gallery at Bob Jones University is a part of the Easter tradition for many upstate families. Actors bringing these masterpieces to life. I stopped by to find out about the powerful production and what is new this year.
Annual event. We've done it for almost 30 years. We have students, faculty, staff, alumni. We have service members in this presentation. So we'd love to bring these old masterworks to life. And you can see behind me, it's just the empty frame, the canvas. We take classic masterworks telling the life of Christ, and we bring them alive, real actors. And when the lights hit everything and the music is playing, we have a drama that goes along with it. Suddenly the art comes alive, it's part of a story. So we love telling this story.
Living Gallery is really special and unique. Here behind us we have the three crosses, Rembrandt's depiction of the crucifixion, and it's an etching, but we do it in a life-size way on stage. And most people, even these great works of art, which are very famous, there's a lot of people who'll never stop and just really look at them and think about them and the meaning behind them for 3 or 4 minutes. So we give you the opportunity as an audience member this year to view 11 works of art and to really just think about them and the meaning behind context of our story. There's a drama that goes on out front, and then there'll be music and some art, and there's about 60 different people that are staged in the artwork as live models. There's about 60 people this year in the artwork.
The story is set in 2003, and these characters are wrestling with tragedy of 9/11, and how do we as people make sense of evil and tragedy and death. And so we think the resurrection is a huge part of that. It's the most important event in human history. So it makes sense of tragedy, and Christ's sacrifice for us is part of that answer.
This year, I'm actually in this the 9/11 picture, which is very near and dear to my heart. I am from New York, and I am a police officer, but I'll be portraying this gentleman right here as he's looking up as the flag is raised. And 2 of my brothers were in the city, I believe, working in the city. And when we got wind of what was going on, I spent pretty much the rest of the day on the phone trying to get a hold of them, making sure that they were all right. Come fast forward to now, I'm a police officer for over 18 years. And when I saw that this piece, they were going to do this, I had to be in it.
And for folks that are looking to come and check this out, what are the dates and times?
So we have 7 performances, all on Easter weekend, starting Thursday. So it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of Easter weekend, starting Thursday at 4:30 and 7:30. So check out bju.edu at our box office. Give us a call. We'd love to have you come be with us. Invite your friends and neighbors. We'd love to have you come.
There are shows today and tomorrow. For full times and additional information on the Living Gallery, you can head over to our website. We have an article up there right now at livingupstatesc.com. The countdown is on to Easter coming up this Sunday, and we wanted to bring in Penny Papa because she's always putting something delicious on our table. And you have some great, easy, and healthy recipes too. Good to see you, Penny.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Today I have, so think deviled egg.
Yes.
Okay.
But with potato.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's like a stuffed potato. It's like a twice baked potato, but not baked.
Yum.
It's actually, you eat it cold. It's actually really good.
Where did this recipe come from?
So
My brain.
sometimes I just come up with ideas, and
Yes.
sometimes I see a picture. I'm like, oh, I could remake that. So this kind of came from a picture of deviled eggs, and I'm like, those look like potatoes, and they were eggs, and I'm like, but they could be potatoes.
Or they could be potatoes.
So yeah, so you buy those little boiling potatoes. They're like
Yes.
really small,
Yes.
right? And actually, you can find them multicolored, which I couldn't find for this, but you can get those
The red
sometimes
ones?
multicolored,
Yeah.
right? And they would even look a little prettier on your,
Yeah,
on
if
your
you're doing-
table. But all you do is you boil them so they are soft enough to
Scoop
out.
'em out?
So I take my little melon baller and I
You have
just-
like a legit scooper.
I do,
Uh-huh.
I do. And then you just scoop it out. You want to leave as much, as little as of the meat as around the edges
Okay.
as possible, but you want to get it a little clean. So you
Okay.
kind of have it like nice and open like that. And then what you do is you use all the filling, just like you would for a deviled egg. You
Okay.
use all your filling, and then you mix it, and you put, I actually put 2 hard-boiled eggs with it, because,
Okay.
you know, I like
That
the eggy
consistency,
flavor.
yes.
But you could take them out if you want to stay vegan, that's fine. And then I do a whole head of roasted garlic, because, you know,
Yeah, you want some flavor,
it's so
girl.
good.
You need some
Salt
flavor.
and pepper, a little bit of mayo, and paprika on top, and then some fresh chives. And it just makes it look so pretty. So what you do is you take your mixture after you puree it. I used a immersion blender in my video. But honestly, I wouldn't do it like that again. I would do it in like a food processor. It would be a lot easier.
Okay.
That's why we have you try it first and be like,
That's
okay,
right.
don't do what I
Don't do
did.
it
Got
that
it.
way.
Yep.
So then you just fill up like a pastry bag, and you could put a tip on there, but because it's chunky, it's gonna get stuck. So that's why I don't have a tip. And then you just fill it up, and it's super easy.
And
Like-
then you just add, you can probably
and
go
then-
crazy with whatever you want to add on top.
Anything you want. And then the fun thing about it is that you can customize it too. You can add some Dijon if you like it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but you can add some anything else that you would put in a deviled egg, because there's like 10 different kinds of deviled eggs you can make.
Oh, we've
with
done some
dill,
deviled
pickles,
eggs.
And
Yes.
you could do the same thing with the potato. So why don't you try
That's
one?
an appetizer.
And
huh?
that's a little appetizer while you're getting
go.
your dinner ready.
And I always ask people how they eat deviled eggs, because some people like, I'm
Normally
a
in
one
real
bite.
life, I would shove it, but for the show, I'm going to be so dainty. and-
Yeah, right? And Penny, as we're taking a
Yes.
try of this, people can follow you on social media.
Yes,
to keep,
on YouTube.
YouTube.
It's Penny's Pantry Food, and that's with my little icon that you see. And you can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, same icon, same handle.
This is delicious.
I really
Isn't it
like
so
the
good?
texture, and because I like it more of a crunch. Sometimes with the egg, you don't get that.
Right. So there's a little bit from that.
It's
from the
even
skin.
more filling.
Yeah.
I just popped it in.
Yeah,
Gone.
that's good.
That's how I
good.
eat a deviled egg.
Yeah,
I
and do you
can't-
taste the garlic?
I do.
It's so good,
But
right?
not like over the top.
Right.
Right?
And then obviously you got to have a deviled egg and then
Gotta
a
have
little
a sweet
You
chocolate.
treat.
have to have some. You have to. So of course we're using dates.
Oh, because that's all Penny
We always
That's the
get a
thing,
new
right?
date
Every
treat.
time. So those are like date caramels.
Ooh.
These are great.
Isn't it?
It like
so
reminds
good?
me of like a Werther's Original.
Right. It's so good. So a little dark chocolate on the bottom and the top. And then if you want to get creative, you can actually go around each square, but that's too much work.
That's a lot of work.
But it's just dates. It's some almond butter. It's some coconut oil, vanilla, and some sea
Little
salt.
sea salt. Penny, you're so creative.
Chef's kiss.
Yum. I'm all set
You
for
like
Easter.
it,
I got my
right?
chocolate, I got
That's it.
my
You're good
baked
to
deviled
go.
egg.
Thanks,
I'm good
Penny.
to go.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Thank you, Penny.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course. It's time for Furry Friend Friday, presented by Furniture Warehouse Showroom. Today we have some of our friends from the Oconee Humane Society, and I'm in love with this one. I mean, I had to make a special request to Susan. This is Johnson.
You did, yeah. So I sent some sneak pictures in advance. He was like, I really need to meet Johnson. And Johnson, and this is the first time that you have one in your lap, which
I
is
know.
a lot for Johnson,
And
I
this
think.
one looks good on me. I mean, he's like just chilling and sleeping and lounging. This is what I need.
You do.
Tell us about Johnson.
You do. So Johnson #1 is available, Jamarcus. He's 5 months old. He's part of a litter of the Dwayne The Rock Johnson empire. So we have Johnson, we have The Rock, who was adopted, we have Moana was the female in the group, and he did some voicing in that movie.
Yeah, okay. So
and
a
then
superstar.
Dwayne went home. So he is the last, and as I would say, the best is saved for last. Great little puppy. He's very sweet.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
starting to
know.
walk on the leash. He's good with other
By
dogs.
the time this airs, Johnson may not be available any longer. I mean, look at that face. It's so great. But for now, maybe he is available. Definitely they can come and check you guys out if they want to bring Johnson home. Let's see if we can make it through the segment without him falling asleep. But we'll see.
I do. And he's great with the blue. You see that?
Yes, he's really good. And you have some more to show. You have Cypress.
We do. We have another puppy. This is Cypress. Cypress is 6 months old.
Yeah, and obviously
And-
very athletic. And Johnson can stay. We'll just let
Johnson will
Johnson
stay. Hi, so this is Cypress, and Cypress is 6 months old, and what a delightful little puppy.
I know.
Oh my goodness. And he came in with 2 siblings. One was adopted, Lavender went home, and he has one other sibling at the shelter, that's Birch,
Okay.
which is a shorter haired version of him. He's so lovely. He had a busy day yesterday.
I bet.
As you know, I love taking our dogs to Tractor Supply in Seneca. He hopped in my car. He helped me drive down the road, and he was a savvy shopper. He was he wound up on someone's shopping cart to help them as they were making dog food purchases at
Awesome.
the store.
What a good boy.
And he's kissy. He's friendly. I think. Oh no! Now you need 2.
Now apparently I am adopting 2.
You're adopting 2 dogs. So this is Cypress, again, 6 months old. He's so friendly. He's great on the leash. He loves everybody.
Hi.
He's social. He's interactive.
Yes.
And he's perfect with your bright blue jacket.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a full house apparently. So we have Johnson and Cypress, and who's our final?
And we have one more, and we have, and just in time for Easter.
With the bunny ears on.
We have Easter. There we go. Thank you. Hi, sweetheart. So Easter, I adore this dog. Look at her.
So cute.
Lots of things on Easter. Number one, her name is Easter, and she is so good and tolerant about wearing these Easter
Yes,
ears.
she is.
She's 4 years old, came in as a stray when she arrived, and I'm a huge fan of the underdog. I like getting them out. I like helping them get more social and comfortable in the shelter, and she was so shy. She was very scared. To see her on the TV right now was really awesome. 3 weeks ago when we were on your show, we had that beautiful white polar lab.
The polar lab.
Who is in foster, and Easter is now in foster with that amazing family. And they have been working with her, and so she is actually move-in quality. She's house trained. She's crate trained. She doesn't actually need to be in the crate. She's good in the house alone. She's not destructive. She's great with the other dogs in the house. One of her favorite things to do is to cuddle next to her human. Maybe it's on a sofa, maybe it's watching TV. Just a great dog. Absolutely
all of these
fantastic.
are ready to go. So thank you so much for coming on and introducing us to these furry friends. And of course, we want to say thank you to Furniture Warehouse Showroom for sponsoring our Furry Friend Friday. They can always go to oconeyhumane.org if they want to contact you guys about adopting any of our furry friends. But we'll put all that information for you at our website, yourcarolina.tv. Happy Furry Friend Friday, Susan.
Awesome.
Y'all are gonna love this story. Miss Adeline is 9 years old from Travelers Rest. She's also Little Miss Greenville County. Well, 2 years ago, she started Adeline's Acts of Kindness, where she inspires kindness with her Be Kind bracelets. And I was lucky enough to get one from Miss Adeline. I'm gonna wear this every day, girl. I love it as a little reminder to be kind. What a easy thing for people to do, right?
Right.
Okay, tell me, Miss Adeline, how you got into be Little Miss Greenville County.
Well, I started doing pageants when I was 6 and a half.
6 and a half, not 6, but 6 and a half. And you just found out that you really liked it?
Yes, my nene taught me about pageants, and then I just started doing them, and they were so fun.
They were so fun. Have you learned anything from the pageants?
Well, I used to be really shy,
Yeah.
and pageants have got me out of my comfort zone, and now I'm not as shy anymore.
I love that, and that's so important as you get older and meet new people. You're going to be able to talk to anybody. Okay, tell me about the Be Kind. Why did you want to start that?
Well, I love crafts, and one day I was making bracelets for my friends that had their names on it, and I said, hey, my platform could be Adeline's Acts of Kindness, where I give people Be Kind bracelets, and it can remind people to always be kind, and that is something really important.
And it's something that should be a no-brainer, but sometimes people aren't kind, and it can make people feel really bad when you're not kind, right?
Right.
And so this way, if you're having a bad day, you just look down and remember, okay, be kind. I love it. We have some pictures because you've reached, 750 people with your bracelets. You've gone into 50 states. How have you spread so much kindness?
Well, my awesome friends and family have helped me. Oh, and my Be Kind bracelets are also international now. They're in Italy and Spain.
Girl, how did they get to Italy and Spain?
As I told you, I have awesome friends and family.
I mean, it takes a platform, y'all. It takes a village to do all of this work. If people are watching and they're like, I want to be a part of this, how do they get bracelets? Are you selling them? Can they come and get them from you?
They're free because kindness is free.
Y'all.
And you just have to ask to get one. Promise that you'll be kind. Oh, and take a picture with me, please.
Ooh, I mean, who's not going to want to take a picture with you? Do we need to go to your Instagram page or the Instagram page that's set up for you?
You just have to ask on my Instagram or live with me.
Okay. I mean, how easy is that, y'all? You get to take a picture with the prettiest 9-year-old ever.
Thanks.
And then be kind. Adeline, thank you so much. We're going to remember you for forever. We'll put her information on our website so you can go and learn more. So thank you so much, Adeline.
You're welcome.
Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for joining us on the YC Sizzle right here on WSB 8+.
Yeah, and there are more sizzling segments from YC. You can always browse that right here on this app. You can also follow us on social media.
Yes, look for us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you next time on the YC Sizzle on WSB 8+.